Right on time. That call out indicates that the fuel loading on the first stage is complete. Draining back the lines now, so first stage and second stage fuel are complete. Liquid oxygen loading is continuing on both stages. You can see on the view on the left side of the monitor the condensation, the cold gas wrapped around the stages as the tank skins are chilled by the densified liquid oxygen, picking up the humidity from the floor air.
Looks like at this moment we're a little more than 90% full on the oxidizer on the first stage, ticking up towards that 80% mark on the second
You want me to
stage.
wash your mask, Sean?
We'll be counting down all the way till about 2 or 3 minutes, as John and I just said, until everything is loaded
down, stuff out.
and we will go for launch.
Dragon has transitioned to configure for terminal count. Vehicle tanks pressing for strong back retract.
We're pressurizing the Falcon 9 tanks. We're going to open the clamp arm around the second stage and begin to retract the strongback. We'll move back about 2 degrees. That'll get us to the liftoff position. At liftoff, the strongback will then recline about 45 degrees away.
Stage 2, are we on lead?
What?
Launch director called out the strongback retract has started. On the left, you'll see it go back just a couple of degrees.
Stage 1, are we on lead?
We are just 4 minutes away from liftoff. Again, at this moment, Bob and Doug are really just laser focused on those displays. They have insight directly into Dragon and the Falcon 9. They're able to see where their fuel loading is at, how everything's progressing down with the count.
AFTS final setup started.
Three and a half minutes from launch.
And the strongback is now reclining away from the Falcon 9.
And the igniter purges. I'll go bleed. Dragon has transitioned to terminal count and is on internal power. Stage 1, LOX load closed out.
Okay, we're at T-minus 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Stage 1 LOX load is closed out. Stage 2 will continue to load for about another half a minute or so. Once we get the completion of stage 2 LOX loading, we have to vent down the line, so you'll see another large white cloud coming off of the strongback. That'll be normal. That'll happen around
transitioning to
T-minus 1 minute and 40 seconds. We're going on internal power now.
Just a few seconds away from the stage 2 LOX load being complete.
This is an NBC News special report. Launch America. Here's Jose Diaz-Balart.
Good afternoon. We're here to bring you what could be the dawn of a new era in space travel, the first launch of U.S. astronauts into space from American soil in nearly a decade, and the first ever by a private company.
Eastern Time, 9 seconds and counting here, Jose, as we listen into the final countdown with SpaceX Mission Control. A key word to listen for as we go into this final launch is that maximum Q, max Q you will hear at 58 seconds into the launch, and that is when they have the maximum loads on the spacecraft. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA. Go SpaceX. Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
America has launched. So rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 stage one propulsion is power.
You see that speed down there? That's how fast they're going. 400 miles an hour, 500 miles an hour. That's how fast they're going.
Flying crew on board Dragon and Falcon 9, and look at them go!
And then the other one is how many miles up they are, I think.
They are gaining speed a lot faster now.
M1D throttle down.
Okay.
We're throttling down to get ready for the period of maximum dynamic pressure. We're in the throttle bucket. Reports say all systems are go.
1,000 miles an hour. Jesus. Still going.
Vehicle is supersonic.
We've exceeded Mach 1 on the Falcon 9.
M1D throttle up.
We're throttling back up to full power as we're through max Q.
Copy 1 Bravo.
And we heard that 1 Bravo call out. That's just the second abort zone that they're in. They'll continue to be on this until the first stage has done its job and they switch over to the second. At this point, Bob and Doug pulling about 2.3 Gs, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity, already moving at over 1,500 miles per hour.
We've heard the call out for
17,000 miles per hour.
3,000 miles an hour.
Listen, this has been a spectacular liftoff so far. It really harkens back to the Apollo days with the thunder and the roar and the buildings here at the Kennedy Space Center rumbling. Watch that countdown clock at 2 minutes and 38 seconds. MECO, main engine cutoff. That's going to be a critical moment as we listen into SpaceX.
into orbit.
That's their view of Earth. Isn't that
Coming up in
crazy?
about 20 seconds.
M1D throttle down.
We heard we're throttling down the Merlin engines on the first stage. And we have MECO.
MECO.
Alpha. Falcon stage separation confirmed.
Critical moment there, MECO. Main engine cutoff from the first stage of the rocket now separating, allowing the second stage to continue along with the Dragon at 17,000 miles per hour, headed for the International
Oh,
Space
dang, that's
Station.
not the speed down
Jose, this
there.
could not
They're
have
going
gone better.
17,000 miles
absolutely
per hour.
picture perfect so far. They've got a 19-hour journey to the space station.
Unbelievable is the word that comes to mind, Tom Costello. Thank you very
Look
much.
at
Joining
Earth.
us from Houston
That's
astronaut
crazy.
Michael Fink. Michael, it seems like we've seen some of these images before, but it's all so different and new.
It is new. This is a new rocket to launch people on. We've been working with SpaceX for a long time, NASA, the Air Force. We count on the Falcon 9. We still got a second stage to get us into orbit. We're going to get to 17,500 miles an hour, 26,000 kilometers per hour, and it's exciting.
That's the
Doug
top
and
of
Bob,
the
they're in a
clouds.
surreal thing, just saying, I can't believe this is happening. And wow, the weather, right? So this is a great day, historic launch. And we're really happy so far. These guys will get to orbit, and then tomorrow they'll dock to the space station. They're going to be up for, they're going to be able to sleep in between time, take off their suits. It's going to be an interesting ride for them, and we're wishing them the best of luck.
It is indeed 250 miles up above Earth, that International Space Station. And speaking about weather, Al Roker's been keeping a close eye on it. Al, you know, this had to be scrubbed one time before. Earlier today, it looked like it was touch and go, but seems like the weather held up.
It did, and just barely, Jose. I mean, the idea of course, the problems that they could have had. Take a look. You can see there are lightning strikes all